Hello and welcome to another behind the song video, which I also call a vlog. And I can't believe it's already August. So half of the year has passed, plus some more. And tell me, what have you done so far? But I've been active, as always. And this month I have, let me check, 11 tracks to share with you. So first, I hope you enjoy listening to them. And let's get into what happened while I was writing them. As always, I will be reading the titles first, and then I'll get through them one by one. So, the first song of the month is Unclaimed. Then we have Smokey Eyes. Then we have Withered Words, which is a poem. Then we got Float Through, Livingston, Heart Rate, Road Rage. Somewhere Further, Safety Net, Thick Skull, and last track of the month is Call Me Out. Well, the first track of the month is Unclaimed. And I don't know about you, but I'm 21, turning 22 this year. Crazy. But I have friends who got married. I have friends who are still living with their parents. I have friends who just got a pet. And, I think when you're young and becoming a young adult, this situation happens a lot for you, where you are comparing your life with your friends and people your age. And to me, it's that song where I'm seeing everyone else getting claimed and claiming things in their lives in one way or another, and you just think to yourself that maybe you are behind, which can't be real because it's your own life and you're competing with yourself only, so you're not behind. You're just growing, and the way that you're growing is different than what others are doing, and that's perfectly fine. But in that song, it's the moments where you're like, God, this is not cool. Next up, we got Smokey Eyes. Smokey Eye is the second track of this month and is the perspective of a party girl, and she just lives her life without caring what happens tomorrow. So the first song was a girl who's overthinking, and in this one, it's the moments where she doesn't care. And in my head, those two songs are about the same person, even though if you compare them, you can see that there are different things that might not be the personality of the same person. But the truth is we go through different emotions. And that's what I had in mind, putting these two songs one after another. Withered Words is actually a poem that I wrote. It's a really short poem. And the truth is, I started writing poems before getting into music. And I think I started writing poems when I was 9. And then after a while I stopped, and at 12 I got into music, so kind of forgot about that whole thing. But I do have some poems that I have saved. Unfortunately, I lost all my other poems because they were written in different notebooks, especially my school notebooks, which I threw out all of them each year. So I don't have that, but Weather Words, I think, would be the first. Oh, wait, no, it's the second poem that I will be sharing as a musician. And if you're into poetry, I think you'll like that one. You know those moments where you just let go of things and you let everything to be brought to you? And that feels like you are floating through life. And that sensation, my friend, is what my song Float Through is expressing. Livingston is about a bird. Well, it's actually inspired by a book called Jonathan Livingston, The Seagull. And I would say it's one of my favorite books of all time. It's a short story, but it really affected me. And the way that I resonate with that character is explained in this one. It's about a seagull trying to go further than the limits that are known for seagulls. And I think that's a great paradox, that all of us could be really amazing spirits who are just limited by their own mind that was taught to them. So the things that you are taught aren't yours. The way that you use them, that's who you are. And in this song, I'm a free bird. If you do things just to get a kick out of it and feeling your heartbeat, just for the adrenaline rush maybe, then you're gonna like heart rate. If you like the feeling of driving late at night, listening to rap songs, especially Jay-Z, singing along, feeling the wind in your hair, then you're gonna really like road rage. And I would say it's a part 2 of the song before that, which is Heart Rate. But you tell me which one is your favorite. Meeting people, some of them are like a revisit because they take us to places that we've already been. Maybe it's a test that we have to get through, or maybe it's telling us to have a fresh perspective about a situation that we've been in before. And then there are people who we meet that take us somewhere new, somewhere we've never been before, making us feel things that we've never felt before. Or maybe they take us to the same places, but they show the depth of the situation more. Like they are taking you somewhere further. And that's the song. The song Safety Net. Oh god, that song, the lyrics for that song, I changed it multiple times and I started writing it 2 or 3 months ago. And I love the idea. It was so unique to me. And you know, the songs that are written or that are born at night, the ones that I wake up and write down a note or record whatever I felt like was good, and then the next day I come back to them. Those are the best songs. Those are the most fun songs as well. And Safety Net is one of them. But the thing is, it's a little sad. So you feel like you keep going through one thing for years over and over again, and until you get to a destination, that you see someone, that you meet someone or you find something and you just think to yourself, if I'm gonna keep living this experience and not have something fully, I'd rather to be in that situation with you than anyone else. And it's a false one, but it's still some sort of a safety net. Trust issues, confusion, resentment, stubborn, and melodic. Those are the words that describe my song Thick Skull the best. The last song of the month is Call Me Out. Now, Call Me Out is started as a different song. It was supposed to be a love song where someone calls you out on your bluff. And it's like they know you when you say something, they know when you're lying, they know when something is wrong, they know when you're telling the truth, and they see through you. And that's how it was supposed to be, a love song about that. But then, after a while, you see that all of that is great, but the situation has changed, feelings has changed, and it's more of a memory, and it's something that used to be so pleasant is just repetitive to you, and you're sad about that, or you're sad about how bad you wanted it to work, but it's not going to work when it's just you. Well, when it comes to someone. But for the other parts of your life, everything is dependent on you. So you can be sad about this now and then, move on to a more energetic song where it's like, I got me, and that's all I need. I would like to thank you for watching and listening and being interested. And I hope these behind the songs give you more of a perspective. And I love making music that people relate to. So I hope you related to at least one of those stories. For this month, it was 11 stories, yeah. So me have to at least relate to one of them. So tell me which ones you relate to and what kind of stories and what kind of songs you would like to hear more. And feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you around. Laters.